We are following developing news tonight. A Sangamon County man shot to death this morning on Lake Service Road just outside of Rochester near Chatham. Good evening. We are just learning the victim was 31-year-old Matthew Grady of rural Rochester, and tonight police continue to search for the murder suspect.
News Channel 20's Brendan Cullerton is live at the crime scene with how neighbors are reacting to the deadly shooting. Brendan.
Neighbors say this Sangamon County neighborhood is normally extremely peaceful and quiet, and despite this morning's events, most still feel very safe in their neighborhood, but there is still a shooter on the loose. Neighbors on Lake Service Road say they woke up to police cars this morning.
The lady next door here called us and said they wanted to know what was going on down the street. They thought we would know. And so I called McDermott's, our neighbor that we're friends with down there, and they didn't know a whole heck of a lot.
They later found out their neighbor's house was the site of a homicide.
When the deputies arrived, they did find a victim that had been shot at about 5:44 a.m. The victim was pronounced deceased at the scene.
Neighbors say that kind of violence is an exceedingly rare event in their neighborhood.
I've lived out here for 40 some odd years and really have never had anything like this happen before.
Sangamon County Sheriff Wes Barr says they do not have anyone in custody, but he doesn't think this was a random act of violence.
So there's no need to be worried that somebody's out, run around and is armed and can cause some injuries or death.
He says the investigation is still in its infancy.
They're going to interview all witnesses and potential suspects and get the information together, and we'll put out more information when we have it.
And as they investigate, neighbors are still shaken up.
It's just a shame. Things like that have to happen.
The Sheriff's Department says if you have any information at all, to call either them or Crime Stoppers. Coming up at 6, we'll tell you why the Sheriff's Department says even though this neighborhood is normally extremely quiet, this one particular house isn't. Reporting live in Sangamon County, Brendan Cullerton, News Channel 20.